So I got one here. Trump warns BRICS countries of 100% tariffs if they replace the U.S. dollar in international trade. President-elect Donald Trump is once again threatening foreign nations with tariffs, this time targeting BRICS countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. According to Trump's announcement on his social platform, the tariffs threat stemmed from BRICS members perceiving interest to replace the U.S. dollar. The idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over, Trump wrote, adding that the country would face 100% tariff and have to wave goodbye to America if they backed out of any other currency if they backed any currency to replace the U.S. dollar in international trade. They can go find another sucker, Trump added. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm looking at it like, he's talking about putting 100% tariffs on, there's like 18 countries, I think, in BRICS right now, or at least like a bunch of them who are waiting to get in. So that's like, you're basically going to put 100% tariffs on the entire world. And like, you're going to throw us into a recession. And then you're also going to hurt a lot of relations. This is not to say you should not negotiate. You should always negotiate, but the method in which you negotiate matters. How you negotiate matters. I
mean, we're going to be the ones to pay for it.
Yeah. I mean,
you want to attack Arabs, the United Arab Emirates, and they got all. I mean, if you think about the United Arab Emirates, they got all the oil. Like, I'm gonna put up his statement right here, what he said, but they got all the oil. So our gas, where are we gonna get the gas from?
Yeah, and they're kind of our replacement right now for Saudi Arabia. We've been going through it with Saudi Arabia because we've seen how they're backing outside countries. They're starting to like back Russia, this whole BRICS thing that they're doing. They're starting to kind of pull away from the United States. I think they've asked us to, they've taken the petrodollar away. We see the writings on the wall. We're not going to sit back and see that you're not teaming up with Russia behind our back.
No, they about the money.
Absolutely.
And everybody's watching America fall off like Drake.
And they're starting to like battle with Israel now, which is, our government doesn't like. I should say, I know the people are a little bit different, but the government has a problem with that. So that's another thing there too. But
look at all the countries. We get Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. I mean, Egypt maybe, Ethiopia maybe, but we have so many goods come. When black ladies go to the place to go get their wigs, and their wigs are like $900, it's going to be an uproar.
I mean, this is crazy. But the bigger thing of it is like there's so many different places that we get.
Didn't even think about that, huh?
This guy's crazy. There's so many different places. There's so many things that we get outside of there. Like he's saying, like just the BRICS one alone is a pretty big deal. I understand it more because, okay, yeah, we don't want people to turn against our currency, but this isn't you can't bully people to not turn against your currency. You can, but you need to do it with, in a kind of a silky kind of a way.
No, that's the whole reason they're doing this, is to get away from getting bullied by the U.S. And he's upset. He's like, no, you have to let me keep bullying you. How dare you try to walk away from me bullying you and controlling your country? They're like, no, these countries want to control their own destiny, as they should have a right to do it and make it fair trade for everybody.
He's speaking on stuff that he knows that he can't do.
He probably just found out 3 days ago what the BRICS were doing. He probably had no knowledge of any of that stuff. Because, he's like, how dare they try to... He would have been talking... He didn't say nary none of that during the campaign trail.
I think that, honestly, because, like we talked about earlier, who's in BRICS? Russia. Who's Russia? Russia's one of his buddies. He's not really trying to throw a monkey wrench in too much of what they got going on, but he's definitely wants to speak up on it to sound like he's